Here we have a system sensor V4R2475ADA. As you can tell, it looks like a system sensor mask pretty much. Well, the shape at least. It's the same size, rather. But, as you can tell by this, the grills, it's a speaker strobe. As you can see, the back's different too. It's not your typical mask sounder. Did you think this alarm was rare? Well, wait until you see what I have for this video. Hello everyone, today we have a system sensor SP1W24110ADA speaker strobe. As you can tell, it's got the mask strobe on the front. So this was another one of System Sensor's speaker strobes before the Spectre Alert series came out. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, here's the model number. SP1W24110ADA. It's a 110 candela strobe. As you can see, System Sensor. That's interesting, the logo there. Sound choice. Never seen that before. There's your terminals right here. And here's the back. As you can see here, there's a chart with 1B, 1A, and whatnot. Well, it corresponds to these jumper plugs here. This one is 1 through 6, and these are A and B down here. So, right now it's set on 70 volts, 70.7 rather, 4 watts. It's louder than your typical speaker strobe, which can only go up to 2 watts. So, it can go a little bit louder. That's kind of cool. Wheel-lock speaker strobes can go up to 8 volts. 8 watts, rather. So, if I wanted to change it to like 4 watts, 25 volts, all I would have to do is take this plug out, stick it in the B port, and then stick this one up here. But I'm just going to leave it at 70 volts. Let's activate the strobe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's bright, but then again, it's 110 candela. Of course, we gotta do our favorite lights off test to show how bright it is. It's not necessary for this case, but I figured I would do it anyway, since I always do it in my strobe videos. Man, that's bright. That's it for now. Now let's activate this thing with a pull station. In this, I will be using a Spectronics, normally notifier, at BNG1. Yes, this is an old notifier pull station. It was relabeled by Spectronics. There was a label here, but I don't know what happened to it. Must have fallen off in shipping. I'm not sure what happened to it. So, without further ado, let's pull it. It's a little difficult to pull. Normally you wouldn't find a system like this, but I kind of felt like showing this pull station off. In terms of age, this is obviously a lot older than this. Now let's reset it. I'm going to be using a notifier key for this, as you can see there. Oddly enough, this pull station accepts both my notifier key and the firelight key. Let's key it this time, and I'll show you something on the inside. See, Spectronics, Lincoln, Nebraska. There we go. I'm not going to show the serial number, but let's reset it. So, there you go. So, let's test some messages through this thing. So, I got a wheel-lock voice evac message. Let's play it.
May I have your attention, please? A fire emergency has been reported in the building. While this is being verified, please leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators.
Now what we're going to do is play the default Simplex voice evacuation message, because what's a fire alarm video without a Simplex voice evac message playing? So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm turning down the volume a little.
Attention, attention, attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention, attention, attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway.
And I think that's about it to get the idea. Normally you probably wouldn't see this on a Simplex system. As I established before, the pull station I'm using would probably not be on a Simplex system of some sort, but I figured I would just play this message because that's a classic voice evac message, at least according to the fire alarm community or something. That's it. So let's have the strobe go and have the message play. So let's say somebody pulls it in the building, strobes are going for a little bit, then the message starts to come on.
May I have your attention, please? A fire emergency has been reported in the building. While this is being verified, please leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators.
Now imagine this is
May I have your attention,
later,
please?
somebody comes
A fire emergency has been...
The strobes are still going. They make sure everything's all good in the building, then they reset the panel, and then the strobe turns off. Obviously you can still hear the hissing in the speaker. That's because I believe there's usually a constant current flow in the speakers for some kind of supervisory thing. Yeah, for supervisory. And also fire alarm voice evac systems can double as PA systems if need be. So, I'd like to announce if they're going to test the fire alarms over the system, they want to do it that way. So, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. Anyways, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.